Salute, salute. What's happening? Good morning. What's going down? Yeah. Grind time. Yeah, I'm glad. Come on, Sean. Look, Jay, what's happening? Such a. Come on, bro. Get up there. Get up there. Boy. Sean, come on. Get up there. Get up there. Yeah, man. I don't know why. I always had to pick that boy son you up to put him on there, man. He ain't want to jump. Sometimes you gotta be patient, man. Patience. Patience. Same, patience. Same thing with workout, you know? Same thing with everything else. Patience is grind time, man. Grind time. Sir. All right. Hey. All right. Hey. All right. I got Mikey with me for sure.
got Mikey with that show.
It's just a normal thing when death occurs. Just like I ain't gonna say it's wrong to show love, but if it ain't genuine, why do it? Like if it ain't real, like you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, like I know, like you know, motherfuckers ain't fuck with girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Me either, but we always gonna be ourselves no matter what. We gonna show up, show out, and stand up.
I got Mikey with that fight show. I got Mikey with me for sure. Sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. Sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
Getting on that same old yellow line. And I ran away, so I'm running late. I'm hurting right on time. Same as yesterday, for me that's nothing new. Nobody likes feeling like nobody wants. Like you were in the change, you were running in place, so I pushed my heart. Cause the dust keep piling up, and I can't get it out. Like you were in the change, you were running in place, so I pushed my heart. Cause the dust keep piling up, and I can't get it out.
Once you enter this family, there's no getting out. This family comes before everything else. Everything. For your wife and your children and your mother and your father. It's a thing of honor. And God forbid if you get sick or something happens and you can't earn, we'll take
It's time. Let's go.
because that's part of it. If you got a problem, you just gotta let somebody know. This man right here, he's like your father. It doesn't matter if it's with somebody here or on the outside. You bring it to him, he'll solve it. To stay within the family. All right, give me a hand. St. Peter, my family's saint. Now, as that card burns, so may your soul burn in hell if you betray your friends and your family. Now, rub your hands together like this. Repeat after me. May I burn in hell.
May I burn in hell.
I betray my friends.
If I betray my friends.
Hey,
Tell me so sad, tell me so
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
Crucial 808.
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
You're too loud. You're making too much noise. Look at me. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that.
Perfect.
Cold Beats, what's happening?
Hey, yo, Mills, you up next?
Empress, what's going on? Salute. Man. Get that rest in. Ooh-wee.
The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what. Because God is always coming.
Purple Haze on a beat.
Well, thank God that one over with. Cold Beats, Empress, Lil J, John, you know what I'm saying?
Purple Haze on a beat.
Ooh-wee. Man, another day to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be on this side and not the other side. Let's go. Salute, salute, salute. It's just for motivation and inspiration. We all got our own journey, man. But if you could take some of this motivation and apply it to your process, let's get it.
I got Mikey with you for sure. I got Mikey with you for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
Let's go.
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
Man. Savage. That be the thing, bro. What you doing, but like you have the strength. And me too. Like you could go harder than what you're going. It's your cardiovascular.
with your cardio. And that's where I'm having problems at now. I mean, I've got it up, and I believe you got it up too. But where we weak at is the oxygen. You can't breathe, and you got to find a way to push through it when you can't breathe. We got to get there. I don't know. That's where it's at.
I got Mikey with my show.
There you go. What's happening, John? Hey, salute to that leg workout, John. Yes, sir. Hey, John, you be on your note. Salute to that, bro. Motivating, inspirating. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take some of that energy and apply it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Have a good day at work too, man. Yes, sir.
You're not the street that you belong to. You're not the arms that hold you. You've got 2 feet to 10 toes. If you don't know what you don't know, so go ahead, so go ahead. And
this morning after I walked the dog. It don't stop. That's it, man. Consistency. Yes, sir.
you're not the arms that hold you. You've got 2 feet to 10 toes. If you don't know what you don't know, so go ahead, so go ahead. And You got the arms that hold you. You've got 2 feet to 10 toes. You don't know what she don't know. So go back, so go back. And I just want to go. So get by, so go down. And I just want to go. So get by, so go down. And I just want to go. So get by, so go down. And I just want to go.
I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. I got my show.
We break the time. Thank you. All right. So Savage brought up a good point. Luke Savage said, I'm sucking wind, but I'm pushing through it. You know, a lot of things matter and don't matter at certain times
more than others. And I know that makes sense, and it doesn't make sense at the same time. So let me break it down for you, man. All right. So within this workout that I do, which is pretty basic, pretty simple, straightforward. There's nothing that's over the top, you know, like special moves, or, you know, anything like that. But you do a lot of it, you know. You do a lot of it, and you consistently push yourself. Within that, you'll understand that breathing is so important. And that's a strength and a power within itself. Most of the exercises that I do consist of, you know, pushing yourself to the point to where you are breathing very hard, or that the breathing is so important within the workout that you have to focus on it. You know, oxygen flows through the blood. When you work out, you know, you get your heart pumping, meaning blood is flowing a lot faster than what it usually does. And when your blood is flowing a lot faster than what it usually does, your breathing rate changes, right?
I got Mikey.
Thus, if you in a strenuous situation, you'll be stuck in wind, trying to gas wind to feed your blood flow, so you can get that oxygen to your brain and to the necessary places it needs to go within your body, correct? Okay, so you don't have a proper diet, you don't have the proper blood flow. You don't have the proper blood flow, that oxygen doesn't get where it needs to go quick enough. Right? But nonetheless, if you in the cars, you in the horsepower, you in the torque, hell, you in the hauling freight. I don't care what kind of power you have, what kind of motor you running. It serves no purpose. It doesn't have any power without the airflow. Let that sink in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, John. You know, just, hey, simple walking. You know, but it don't matter what kind of motor you got. You can have 1,000+ horsepower, right? But if you don't have the proper airflow, you got no go. So this is where, you know, the powerlifting, the calisthenics, and every other variation that you can think of when it comes to the physical aspect, they meet their battleground right there. Because just like I said, I don't care If you got 1,000+ horsepower in your motor, you're hauling big freight with a 18-wheeler, whatever the case may be, you don't have proper airflow, you got no power, right? So if you was into the power, and you could bench 1,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds, and you can squat triple that, right? It means nothing if you blow your load in 2 seconds because you gasped for wind. Meaning a person that could barely tear a piece of paper soaking wet, that has more wind, has the upper hand once you blow your load. The even battleground. So it don't matter how strong you are. It don't matter how, whatever the case may be. If you can't breathe, if you don't have the proper airflow, you got no wind, right? So, you know, I like to, I always like to base a lot of things. I'm a military brat. No, I didn't serve in the military, but I love the lessons that you can get from them. Because when you think about it, who has tried and tested the extent of the physical capability of human beings to the fullest extent. You're talking about life, death, you're talking about pushing it to, you know what I'm saying? They even have a standard to where if you don't meet this standard, just the physical, if you're flat-footed or whatever, you can't make it because they've done it so long. But you hear of infantrymen, you hear of special forces, you hear of all of those troops or whatnot, soldiers, infantry, whatever you want to call it, that ruck, they carrying X amount of weight on their back. They they carrying X amount of weight on their back. They doing X amount of this or whatever the case may be. You never hear them holler about how much you can bench, how much you squat, how much you need to do this. It's can you do the work or not? And can you do it for an extended amount of time? Your win matters. I remember this boxing coach used to say, okay, if you're not, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just an example. But a boxing coach used to say, if you're not physically prepared, like, you know, you are going to get outboxed and you're not prepared for your opponent, then you need to overwork yourself on cardio. You need to be in the best cardio. You need to have the best, you need to be in the best shape you could possibly be, because win matters. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you have, all your strength, means nothing if you can't breathe. It means nothing if you can't breathe. You know,
Yo, Chris.
You can spend all your time building your power up. You can spend all your time, you know, going in this direction or that direction, or whatever level that you have reached. If you don't have the wind to carry it out, it means nothing. It means nothing. When I was in college, me and my little me and my friends, we used to always play one verse song. So we would have this little game where, you know, we're just running around campus playing, you know, or where we would be at. It'd be 5 or 6 of us. And, you know, we wouldn't always just be together. But like, if it was 2 of us or 3 of us, and we caught one by themselves, we would try to sneak up on them and, you know, make sure they on their note. Might get into a wrestling match or whatever. You know, one verse song. You had to hold your own. And one time, I remember I'm in the hallway, and my partners, we all get it in just like I get it in. You know, we wasn't going necessarily as hard, but we were typically in shape. And in the hallway, and I got my back turned, and 2 of my homeboys run up on me in the front, and we play boxing, and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him up off of me, and my other homeboy grabbed me, and he squeezed it, and I'm not paying attention to him, but I'm steady trying to, you know what I'm saying, wrestle with my other homeboys. And I can handle my other homeboys as far as from a wrestling aspect. But as I'm trying to make the motion, I can feel myself blacking out. I can feel myself blacking out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to discard the fact that my wind is constricted. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and it was one of them things where it was an eye-opener to me, because I'm thinking I'm invincible. I can fade this and fade that. But I can't fade nothing with no wind. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are. I don't care how much strength you have. I don't care what your goals are. Take the breath away. Man, you know what I'm saying? So, when Savage said that, it hit hard, because it brings it all to the front, because I focus on trying to exhaust myself of breath and finding a way to continue to go. The weather is changing. So it's harder for me to, well, where I'm at, it's humid. And, you know, it's bipolar weather. I can breathe a lot better when it's cold. So if it's cold, yeah, I'm dealing with, you know, the temperature, but breathing wise, going through a workout or whatever, it's easier to breathe. You have moisture in the air. And for me, at least for me, I have to make that adjustment. So, you know, it's no different than being at different altitudes. You know, your body has to make that adjustment. But nonetheless, it's a workout in itself. Your lungs can grow and expand. You can hold your breath underwater for, I don't know, maybe 40 seconds, you know, and you can work on that. And do breathing exercises and all types of things, and expand your lungs, and you can extend the amount of time that you can hold your breath. It's no different when it comes to you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still breathe. You know what I'm saying? Thank God we still breathe. But you know, these things matter. So back to the military, you know, depending on where you at and who you fool with, where you know, and what your assignment is, you'll do more rucking and running as a requirement than anything else. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Why would you do more running and have certain time requirements for you to meet certain things? And it's not how much can you bench, how much can you squat, how much can you this? Because that's what it is. Can you do the work? Can you do it for an extended amount of time? And can you do it after that extended amount of time when you're depleted of everything? You know, your wind. We sleep on that, you know? So the harder you see me going and bench over breathing and stuff like that, I am exhausted. And like I could do, I'm a lot, you know what I'm saying? I could do salute. Yeah, I'm a lot. I could do a lot more. But my breathing constricts me to a certain level. And that's you too. That's you too. Like, I believe that if you were working out, going through whatever motion you're going through, your breathing is what slows you down in the long haul. Like, you stronger. Like, if your breathing was perfect, you would just, you know what I'm saying, fly through it. So that's those things that we sleep on, you know. So you don't, as far as the youth wise and strength and power and all of that, you don't have to have all of that stuff. You hear plenty of times of certain I don't know, elite forces. You know, you hear them in their documentaries and interviews and stuff like that. You'll hear them describing other operators or whatever. You be like, small, slim, don't look like nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not, because at the end of the day, it's about, can you do the work? You know, and just so happen their job is their job. And it doesn't have to, and I'm not saying it like you got to compare yourself to somebody else, but in your life, your day-to-day dudes, your day-to-day challenges, can you do the work? You know, and that's where your process begins. You know, can you do the work? Can you rise to the occasion in your life, on your, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, you know, I'm not out in the field or doing any of that. My challenges are my challenges. But your breathing means everything. Because you can, like I say, man, we can put in all the work in the world. You can do everything that you know, get all the power, all of everything. But you know, if you can't breathe, you don't have a decent level of cardio going, whatever you have worked at, it has a short fuse. You will blow your load quick. While somebody who has, you know, 1/8 of the power, but has extreme wind, will run circles around you, you know? And I'm not saying it from like we're out to challenge each other, you know what I'm saying? Or you out to, you know, imagine yourself being in a fight or flight situation, or we're just out here, you know what I'm saying? Like you just training to be, you know, that, you know, that fight or whatever. But I'm just saying, and ultimately, when you think about it, it don't matter how much work you put in, you know, it means your motor. You got the Hellcat or whatever. You got whatever horsepower you got. You know, whatever car you imagine. You ain't got. I don't care how much power you got under the hood. If you got no airflow, you got no go. You got no go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, that's what it is, Brian. And you know, we can take this and it just passes around, man. It just passes around, you know. It just passes around. That, you know, I just hope that, and I pray that, you know, we can just feed off each other, man. You know, cause I ain't got it all. I might have to come here one day and might not say nothing and look for somebody like Savage to get me going. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, Dion, you know what I'm saying? Lil J, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I popped in here in the morning, Lil J say, bro, grind time. You know what I'm saying? That stuff means something. Means something. You know? From the bottom of my heart, I'm being sincere. You know, like, we feed off each other, man. We feed off each other. But, you know, that's why, part of the reason why I think me, as far as the workout is going, and me doing the same thing every day, the fact that it depletes me of my air. I'm always, you know, reaching, trying to find a way to breathe. That is the main thing that makes me want to quit, because I can't breathe. You know, I'm gasping for air. I'm like, I want to quit, you know, but I start to build, you know, you start to build. It starts to become easier to breathe. And I'm still struggling to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Still struggling to breathe. But that's just, you know, today's little talk, man. No matter how much power you have, no matter what you're putting in with your workout, you can get under that bench all day and put every weight in the gym on that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? World record. But if it came to a situation where you had to sincerely put that power into use, you know, if you can't breathe, that power has no meaning. You know what I'm saying? It has no meaning, man. Yeah, but you know, so just keep that in mind. You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? As long as God allows, John, you know, and I'm glad that you said that too, John, because check this out, bro. That's one of my self-talking tools, I guess you could say. That's one of my self-talking tools, because, you know, you think I want to get up and work out every day? No, I don't, you know, but at the same time, I will be saying to myself something like that, because I'll be thinking like, man, it's people out here that wish they could do what I'm doing or be able to have function daily, but they can't. They don't have, their health doesn't allow them to. So as long as I can, as long as I have will, I'm gonna go through the motion. I don't care if I gotta crawl out here. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna go through the motion, you know? And then, you know, it is what it is, man. But, yes, another one done. Another one done, man. You know, I usually, well, I ain't gonna say I usually, but I would extend it a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been enjoying getting that extra little 30 minutes of sleep. Yeah, man, I've been enjoying that for a minute, man. But definitely gonna start extending the burpees back to about at least 30 minutes to an hour again, man. And then you know, keeping it going, man. But as you can see, it's nothing special with these burpees. I take my time, it's low and slow. You know, you do what you can do. You know, if you can go harder, I suggest you go harder. You know, if you just trying to catch your rhythm or whatever the case may be, just catch your rhythm, man. You go at whatever pace you can go at. As far as cardio and breathing, I don't know where a lot of people stand at physically, you know, with the weight and everything and the whole nine. But I promise you, this is nothing that I'm making up or nothing. Start walking. That's it. Start walking, and slowly extend it as you can. You know, it might start with 10 minutes, and you know, you might extend it to 15 minutes, and you might extend it to 20 minutes, and then after minutes, you might say, okay, I'm gonna stop counting minutes, and I'm gonna start counting distance. You know, and then from there, you just start increasing it. You know, increasing your speed and increasing the you know, and believe you can look it up, Google it, or whatever the case may be. You burn more calories and burn more fat without losing muscle or whatever the case may be, walking than jogging. Not running. I'm not saying running, but walking. You burn more calories and fat and less muscle walking at a moderate pace than you do jogging. That's a fact. So, you know, and for me, you know, when I was 300 pounds, 303 pounds to be exact, you know, that was part of my process. When I was, you know, when I fell off and I was 255, 260, that was my process. Started walking. It's a blessing. I got dogs, and that was part of the reason why I had to get up and go walk. You know, I'm gonna get these dogs out of walk, you know, but you know, salute to that. But I promise, man, in your struggles, your day-to-day work, man, get up and walk. You know, if that's your only workout, I promise that is a start. So, you know, just stay in the I forgot the dude's name. I'll be following him too. He's like, stay in the pocket. You understand? Stay in the pocket, man. Stay on the grind. I shout out to my old school, man. It's an old school OG. He's 68 years old, man. Speaking of him, man, y'all, you know, if you've seen him or you know who I'm talking about, man, he got in a car accident and he kind of laid up right now. He in bad shape. But he even said, man, he's gonna work out every single day. If it ain't every day, if he miss a day, it's gonna be the next day. You know, he doesn't miss, you know, and that's just his thing, man. It hurt me to see him hurt. You know, it do, man. It really do, man. So, you know, if you want to send a shout out to him, you know, the whole nine, man. Keep him in your prayers, man. But I know he'll recover. You know, he's a soldier, man. You know what I'm saying? I look up to people like him. You know what I'm saying? I know he'll recover. But anyway, you know, salute to the grind. Hey, man. Hey. They see the shine, but they don't see the grind, man. They don't see that grind. Keep grinding. Because what you do in the dark, it's gonna come to the light, man. Much love, man. Until tomorrow, man. I'll be back in here like I left my wallet and keys. You know? Sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, and eat with the lions, man. You are the captain of your fate and the master of your soul. I'm out. Peace.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall. You, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look